Welcome back in one of the Baseball Plays YouTube channel. Today is Saturday, it's April 12th. I'm back bringing us more MLB plays for you guys for the weekend slate. Only MLB on the day, no NBA, so hopefully we have a pretty good slate of games to watch on Saturday. Not the best day on Friday, a 1-2 day. Tigers are the only win for us. Down, I believe it was 5-0 early, maybe 4-0 early to the Twins. Reese Olson got himself into some trouble in the fifth inning. Tigers came right back at the top of the sixth. I think it was walk, single, and they poured on five. And from there, they did not let the lead go again. 7-6 final score. We get the win with the Tigers money line. The Nationals first five money line. I think I'm done for the first five for a little bit. Mitchell Parker outstanding for 4 in a third inning. Bottom five in a 0-0 game. At the first five money line, had Mitchell Parker under 1.5. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Single walk, single walk, double. I think it was actually a single by Xavier that led to the 2 runs being scored. But Nationals win. That's the only positive out of that game. The Nationals got a win, and the bullpen pitched decent. But unfortunately, I had the 2 losers in that game. So 1-2 day for the Friday plays. Let's talk about some games for Saturday. This one's going to be a little bit confusing to start us off. We have the Giants going up against the Yankees. The game went final. There was a rain delay for the Yankees. They ended that game in the top of the 6th inning. Giants had a 9-1 lead, and they called it. It's a final score. Yankees conceded. I don't know if they conceded or if the MLB has rules when a team is up by a certain amount of points after the 5th inning, you have to call it an official game. I thought official games were called after 8.5. I thought it was after the top of the 8th you can call it an official game, because I know, like FanDuel, everybody who had a Giants or Yankees play for the game, that bet was voided. So if you had Giants money line, that bet was voided. You did not get a win for that. And if you had the Yankees, you also did not get a win for that, but you didn't get a loss. You got your money back for the Yankees game. But they had that rain delay. It is final. The projected starters for tomorrow, I'm going to go off of that because, again, we're only 10 hours away from game time. It's really late tonight. And Jordan Hicks is going up against Will Warren. If that's the matchup we're getting with the Giants at plus 115, with the way they've been swinging the bat this year, this is the best team in their division. This is that Dodgers, Giants, Padres division. They're sitting at the top of that division. They just got their, I believe, 10th win. Yeah, 10-3 now in the season for the Giants after that win against the Yankees. They're swinging the bat well. They're scoring a bunch of runs per game this season. That number, 4.75, going to be close to 5 with the 9 runs they put up against the Yankees last night. Yankees still the best in baseball, putting up runs. But Jordan Hicks, he can shove. He was pretty good last season. Got a lot of heat behind him. I think the Giants' bats stay hot going up against Will Warren. I don't trust him at all. Hasn't been good to start the season. I'm going to take the Giants here on the money line, getting some plus money with, I think, the better team in that game. So give me the Giants plus money as to play. Next game, we're going to stick in the same game. Tigers against the Twins. They did me good yesterday, so we're going to keep on today with the Detroit Tigers on the money line. Going to take the full game, no first half, or no first 5, just full game. Tigers money line here. Chris Paddock looked like he's going to be back on the mound. It was supposed to be him today on that probable pitcher, but they subbed him out. He is back on the mound for probable to pitch in this game with Jackson Jobe. Jackson Jobe wasn't horrible in his first outing with the Detroit Tigers. He's that rookie from last year. I'm excited to see what he can do this year. I think he's going to be a really reliable arm for the Tigers in the future. I think he's going to be pretty good in this game. The Twins this season, the bats weren't bad tonight, but at the same time, the bats were only in one bottom of the half. So they're very inconsistent on the season. They're still one of the worst teams in the MLB this year at swinging the barrels. And the Tigers, they're very consistent putting up runs. They've got a pretty good bullpen. I trust Jackson Jobe over Chris Paddock. I'm going to take them once again. Tigers money line. I don't know how they continue to be the underdog. They were an underdog last night. They're the underdog again today. Again on Saturday. I'm going to take the Tigers here on the money line as the last game pick of the day. For the player props, George Springer going up against Cade Povich. This is a full fade of Cade Povich. Watched the Royals play against him 7 days ago. He is the probable starter. He has the preferred time off for a starting pitcher, and I'm hoping that we get Cade Povich. If we don't get Cade Povich, I'm gonna have to just deal with it and take George Springer, one of the best hitters in baseball this season. He got a double for us a couple nights ago in the top of the 8th or top of the 9th, whatever it was, in that game. I trust George Springer with my life right now. He's swinging the bat well. If it is Cade Povich had 12 hits given up in the last game and 6 hits given up in the game before that. 18 total hits for Cade Povich given up on the season in his 2 starts. For George Springer, fastball sweeper, what Cade throws, 500 batting average against both those pitches, 875 slug going up against the fastball, and against lefties, he crushes 500 batting average on the season with 2 home runs. He has both his home runs this year going up against lefties. I would love to see George Springer go up against Cade Povich. If it's not Cade Povich, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's impossible to judge the MLB with probable pitchers. It's just like NBA. Players can move in and out an hour and a half, 2 hours before the game, and there's no way to make a video on that unless you do it live. So we're going to just have to trust the probable pitchers for right now. George Springer over the 1.5 bases as the play for the final play of the day. Whenever you need a win, whenever you're down, like a 1-2 day yesterday, you go to this man. You go to this man to get yourself right. Miles Mikolas, over 2.5 runs going up against the fighting Phils. Phillies this season going up against right-handed pitchers. 253 batting average, almost top 10 in the MLB. Slug percentage is pretty good on both sides this year for the Phillies. They're above MLB average on the right and the left. On-base percentage is better against righties this season. Draw a lot of walks. Looking at Kyle Schwarber, looking at Turner, looking at Bryce Harper, looking at Alec Boehm, looking at that top of the lineup to get us on base early and often. Because if you get people on base going up against Miles Mikolas, if you get him in a jam early in the game, he's going to be out in the 3rd inning. This is a guy who is famously giving up 6, 7, 8 runs in his outings last year. He has not been good this year to start the season. We're going to see fastball. We're going to see slider. We're going to see curve. Actually, that is not the pitching arsenal for Miles Mikolas. I know this because I look at him so often. But we're going to go to Baseball Savant really quick. Obviously, I didn't update that bottom portion of the pitching because I know Miles Mikolas is not fastball, slider, cutter. I know he's slider, something fastball. Let's see. Miles Mikolas. Yeah, slider, sinker, fastball. Actually, that's even better for us. The slider, 31%, sinker, 27%, fastball, 19%. He has 3 other pitches that you mix and match in there to get the other 20%. But really, it's going to be slider, sinker, fastball for Miles Mikolas this season. Looking at his batting averages for those 3 pitches, slider 333, the most he throws, 400 slug, expecting batting average of 375. That's good for us. Sinker, his best pitch on the season, 222 batting average, but still an expecting batting average of 310 going up against opponents in the fastball, a 500 batting average this season. My goodness, a 625 slug. He doesn't have a positive pitch run value this year yet for any of his pitches. All 6 of them, slider 0, sinker 0, fastball negative, changeup negative, curveball negative, sweeper negative. My goodness, he is rated right now a -2 pitch value and one of the worst pitchers in the major leagues according to the numbers. The only category he's above MLB average at this season is average exit velocity. So I'm guessing that is average exit velocity for the hitters. He's giving up an 87 league average. Actually, that's bad. He's giving up an average exit velocity of 87. The average is 85.3. So all the way around, Miles Mikolas this season, picking up right where he left off last year. Give me the Phillies here to bounce on him early, or hit up on early. Over 2.5 runs as the pitching prop tomorrow. For the latter, double parlay and the hits parlay. Double parlay moves to 1-0. We had James Wood. We had Pavin Smith did not play. Probably a good thing as well because Jose Quintana played, and he, out of nowhere, just shut down the D-backs altogether. But we did hit the hits parlay with Mike Trout, and we did hit the double parlay with James Wood. Won $250 of the James Wood double. That happened in the first at-bat, and then won $22 on the Mike Trout hit. So either way, it's 2 winners, so I gave myself 2 wins there. Tomorrow, we're going to go with Kyle Schwarber going up against Miles Mikolas, and then George Springer going up against Cade Povich, and then George Springer to get his hit. Trey Turner, second in that lineup, going up against Miles Mikolas. We need a lot of base hits and a lot of walks in that game to get Miles Mikolas off his game a little bit. But I'm going to go with George Springer and Trey Turner for the hit parlay tomorrow. Let's go to the recap graph. We're going to take the Tigers money line, the Giants money line, Miles Mikolas over 2.5 runs, and then George Springer over 1.5 bases as the final play of the day. Guys, that's going to do it for the MLB picks and props for Saturday, April 12th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please drop a like this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.